Grand rising, my beautiful kings and queens. It's your girl Mel B live on Lux Radio Network. And this is Monday, November 17th, 2025. This is Motivational Monday where we're building momentum brick by brick. So grab your coffee, straighten that crown, and let's step into this week like the bosses we are. You didn't come this far to play. So let's get into it. Affirmation of the day for Motivational Monday. I am fueled by purpose and powered by persistence. Today I move with intention, even when the path feels uphill. I trust my mission and I keep climbing. My purpose is bigger than my obstacles, and my persistence is my superpower. Amen. All right, our word of the day is tenacity. The definition is the quality of being determined and persistent in the face of adversity. Our slang phrase of the day is secure that bag, meaning to successfully achieve a goal, especially one that brings financial or personal gain. So in a sentence, we would say, she woke up early, pitched her brand, and secured the bag before noon. So this phrase is all about hustle and elevation, perfect for a Monday motivation. Whether it's a check, a win, or a breakthrough, securing the bag means you're locked in and leveling up. All right, on to our headline news. In New York, the mayor expands winter shelter programs amid the rising homelessness, and the NYPD investigates subway platform accident. In Los Angeles, the LAPD probes a freeway shooting, and the city council debate limits on AI surveillance tools. In Chicago, CBS teachers rally for mental health funding, and the city braces for early snowstorm midweek. Uh-oh, it's getting cold. Here comes that snow. In Atlanta, MARTA unveils electric bus fleet, and Hartsfield-Jackson prepares for record holiday travel. In Houston, the city launches flood resilience initiative, and the hospitals report a spike in RSV and flu cases. In Washington, D.C., Congress reconvenes for budget negotiations. Immigration reform protests planned for the Capitol. In Miami, Port Miami resumes cruise operations post the Hurricane Melissa. Mayor proposes climate resilience bond. In Tampa, Hillsborough schools respond to a cyber attack, and Veterans Day parade draws thousands downtown. In Tarpon Springs, good morning, Dad. Sponge decks reopen after the storm cleanup, and the Greek festival sees a record turnout. Milwaukee, Wisconsin, good morning, Reed. City Council debates warming centers. Bucks host youth clinic and community outreach events. In Jackson, Mississippi, the state Senate passes the water infrastructure bill. Downtown mural project launches with local artists. In Toronto, TTC Fairs hikes TTC Fair hikes commuter backlash, and the mayor proposes property tax freeze for 2026. In Vancouver, we have a light rain and cool temperatures persist there, and police investigate the tragic death of an 8-year-old in Yaletown. Kingston, bless up everyone in Jamaica. LaGuardia Avenue closes for two-week road repair, and Telecom's network rebounds from 700 Starlink units deployed. With 700 Starlinks deployed, Montego Bay, hundreds of line workers mobilized to restore the power, and Sanctor Airport and key water stations have been re-energized. In Ocho Rios, cruise ports reopen post-Melissa. Carnival and MSC ships resume calls as tourism corridor stabilizes. In Negril, multiple resorts reopen this week. Sandals and Couples properties resume phased operations. In the Cayman Islands, Forever Child Safeguarding Week launches, and National Symposium scheduled for Friday with regional speakers. I'm sorry. National Symposium scheduled for Friday with regional speakers. In the Bahamas, China donates $85,000 for Hurricane Melissa relief. Invasive cane toads prompt public warning. In Nigeria, 2025 Obasa Games kick off across 57 LGAs, and the youth athletes compete in 7 sports for $12 million prize fund. In Ghana, security services recruitment resumes after El-Wak stampede. In Africa, GIS and the UNGGIM summit opens today. All right, on to our weather. New York, it will be cool and breezy with light highs in the mid-50s, partly cloudy skies. Los Angeles, sunny and mild, high near 70 degrees, perfect SoCal vibes. Chicago, chilly with highs in the upper 40s, mostly cloudy with a chance of evening drizzle. Atlanta will be mild and partly sunny with highs in the mid-60s. Houston, warm and humid, highs near 78 with a slight chance of afternoon showers. DC, cool and clear with highs in the upper 50s. Miami, warm and breezy, highs near 82. Slight chance of coastal showers. Tampa, mostly sunny with the highs around 80. Tarpon Springs, similar to Tampa, warm, breezy, and mostly clear. Milwaukee, cold and cloudy with highs in the low 40s. Jackson, Mississippi, mild and sunny, highs in the upper 60s. Toronto, chilly with highs in the low 40s, cloudy with a chance of light rain. And in Vancouver, rainy and cool in the upper 40s. Kingston, warm and mostly sunny with a high near 86. Montego Bay, similar to Kingston, sunny with highs in the mid-80s. Ocho Rios, sunny and humid around 85. And Negril, warm and breezy with the highs in the mid-80s. Cayman Islands, rain showers are expected. High near 84 with 54% chance of precipitation. Nassau, sunny and pleasant, highs around 78 with low humidity and only a 3% chance of rain. Nigeria, mostly sunny and hot with a high near 89, humid with a 12% chance of rain. And Ghana, mostly sunny with the highs around 88, light breeze, and only 10% chance of rain. All right, on to our sports recap for the weekend. Yesterday we had games. It was the Steelers over the Bengals, 34-12. The Bills over the Buccaneers, 44-32. The 49ers over the Cardinals, 41-22. The Panthers over the Falcons, 30-27 in overtime. Broncos over the Chiefs, 24-23. The Eagles over the Lions, 16-9. Ravens over the Browns, 23-16. Rams over the Seahawks, 21-19. The Jaguars over the Chargers, 35-6. The Bears over the Vikings, 19-17. The Packers over the Giants, 27-20. And Texans over the Titans, 16-13. And also the Dolphins over the Commanders, 16-13. And tonight for Monday Night Football, we have the Cowboys versus the Raiders on ABC and ESPN. And in basketball, we had the Jazz over the Bulls, 150-147 in 2 overtimes. We had the Hawks over the Suns, 124-122. The Mavericks over the Trailblazers, 138-133 in overtime. Warriors over the Pelicans, 124-106. The Rockets over the Magic, 117 to 113 in overtime. The Nets over the Wizards, 129 to 129 to 106. The Rockets over the Magic, 117 to 113. The Spurs over the Kings, 123 to 110. And the Celtics over the Clippers, 121 to 18, 1 to 18. And in the NBA today, we have the Bucks and the Cavaliers, the Pacers versus the Pistons, the Clippers versus the 76ers, the Knicks versus the Heat, the Hornets versus the Raptors, the Mavericks versus the Timberwolves, the Thunder versus the Pelicans, and the Bulls versus the Nuggets. So we have a full day of NFL games and NBA games. All right, on to our daily feature, which is, of course, is Motivational Monday. And our theme is the power of showing up. We often wait for the perfect moment, the right mood, the right resources, the right support. But the truth is, transformation begins the moment you decide to show up for yourself. Whether it's 5 minutes of focus or a full day on the grind, consistency beats intensity every time. So choose one area where you've been inconsistent in finances, faith, fitness, or just your focus. Commit to showing up 10 minutes every day. No perfection, just your presence. That's how momentum is built. All right, on to our book club. We're almost finished with the 48 Laws of Power. So today we're on Law 39, which is stir up waters to catch fish. Anger and emotion clouds judgment. If you can stay calm with others without losing control, you gain the power of the upper hand. Provoking emotional reactions in others makes them vulnerable to manipulation or strategic redirection. So in business, in negotiations or team dynamics, don't react, respond. Let others reveal their weaknesses while you maintain composure. And emotional control is a leadership skill. In life, when conflict arises, breathe before you speak. Don't let someone else's chaos dictate your peace. Your calm is your power. All right, the cause of the day. It's really going to be for the week. I'm tackling and informing on Hunger and Homelessness Awareness Week. It's understanding the crisis. So the Hunger and Homeless Awareness Week is observed nationwide to spotlight the growing crisis of poverty, food insecurity, and housing instability. It's not just about statistics. It's about real people, real families, and real struggles that often go unseen. This week is a call to action. So to educate, advocate, and mobilize support for those living without basic necessities. Over 44 million experience food insecurity annually, meaning they lack consistent access to enough food for an active, healthy life. More than 500,000 people in the U.S. are homeless on any given night. Hunger and homelessness are deeply interconnected. Lack of housing makes it harder to access food, and the lack of food weakens health and stability. Now, who's affected? Children. 1 in 6 children in the U.S. lives in a food insecure household. Veterans, over 37,000 veterans are homeless, many facing mental health and addiction challenges. Working adults, many homeless individuals are employed but can't afford rent due to the wage gaps and rising costs. Seniors are on fixed incomes, and medical expenses leave many older adults choosing between food and housing. Hunger and homelessness aren't just personal tragedies, they're public health emergencies. They affect school performance, job retention, physical and mental health, and community safety. And they're salvageable with collective action. So my call to action to you today is encourage to learn, to share and support local organizations, whether it's donating canned foods, volunteering at shelters, or advocating for policy change. Every effort counts. All right, I'm on to today in history. Monday, November 17th. In 1558, Elizabeth I becomes Queen of England. Queen Elizabeth I ascended the throne after the death of her half-sister, Queen Mary I. Her reign marked the beginning of the Elizabethan era, a golden age of English drama, exploitation, and cultural flourishing. In 1800, U.S. Congress meets in Washington, D.C. for the first time. The U.S. Congress convened in the newly constructed Capitol building, officially making Washington, D.C. the seat of the federal government. And in 1991, the first condom commercial airs on U.S. network TV, Fox, aired the first ever condom commercial during the sitcom Herman's Head, breaking taboos and raising awareness about safe sex during the height of the AIDS crisis. All right, in American history today, in 1911, Omega Psi Phi fraternity was founded at Howard University, the first Black fraternity established at a historically Black college. Omega Psi Phi was founded on the principles of manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplifting. It became a powerful force in civil rights, education, and community service. In 1980, WHHM becomes the first Black-operated radio station at Howard University. WHHM went live as a student-run station, giving voice to Black perspectives in media and music. It marked a milestone in broadcasting and representation. And Pam Johnson was named the first Black woman publisher of a daily newspaper in 1981. Pam Johnson broke barriers as publisher of the Ithaca Journal, paving the way for Black women in media leadership. All right, on to our African American scientists and inventors. First, we have Dr. Patricia Bath, an ophthalmologist and laser inventor. Bath pioneered laser cataract surgery and was the first Black woman to receive a medical patent. Her invention, the laser face probe, restored sight to patients who had been blind for decades. On to George Washington Carver. Carver revolutionized farming in the South by promoting crop rotation and developing hundreds of products from peanuts, sweet potatoes, and pecans. He emphasized stability and self-sufficiency. And Lonnie G. Johnson, inventor of the Super Soaker. A former NASA engineer, Johnson invented the Super Soaker water gun, one of the best-selling toys in history. He holds over 100 patents and continues to innovate in clean energy. I remember having one of those Super Soakers. All right, we are on to back to roots section. And our theme today is the spirit of iron, innovation, and war. Ogun is the Yoruba Orisha of iron, technology, and transformation. He governs tools, weapons, and the roads we travel, both literal and spiritual. As the divine blacksmith, Ogun clears paths and forges progress, but he also demands discipline and respect. The symbols are iron, machetes, and red palm oil and dogs. In modern reflection, Ogun energy lives in engineering, mechanics, surgeons, and activists who cut through injustice. When you're building something new, a business, a boundary, or a movement, Ogun walks with you. So our affirmation for this segment is, I honor the fire that clears my path and the strength that shapes my future. All right, on to our fact or fiction segment. Our claim today is The dead internet theory. Most of the internet is fake. And the verdict of this is it's fiction with just a little bit of truth. So this theory claims that since 2016, most online content is generated by bots and AI, not humans. It suggests that social media, forums, and even comment sections are populated by machine-generated posts designed to manipulate public opinion and farm ad revenue. So how did this spread? It originated in the Agora Roads Macintosh Cafe forum in 2021 and gained traction amongst digital skeptics and tech critics. The eerie idea that we're interacting with bots or more than people resonated with users noticing repetitive online behavior. So the truth is, while bots do not account for a significant portion of the internet traffic, up to 50% in some studies, the internet is still very much alive with human activity. However, the rise of AI-generated content and algorithm manipulation does blur the line between authentic and synthetic engagement. So why does this matter? This theory taps into the real concerns about digital authenticity, misinformation, and emotional manipulation online. It's a wake-up call to question what we consume and who's behind it. All right, our tech tip of the day is AI agents and the rise of content engineering. So the tech spotlight today is Model Content Protocol, or MCP. AI agents are evolving beyond chatbots. They now perform multi-step tasks, receive real-time data, and interact with external systems. The Model Content Protocol, or MCP, developed by Anthropic, is a new open source standard that allows AI to query structured data sources like wikis, APIs, and databases. So why does this matter? MCP enables smarter, more reliable AI workflows. Instead of relying on vague prompts, developers can feed precise context into models, improving accuracy and reducing hallucinations. A coding assistant using MCP can pull documentation from GitHub, query a company's internal API, and generate code that is context aware, all in one flow. This shift empowers businesses to build AI tools that were vendor neutral and deeply integrated into their ecosystems. Our finance tip of the day is automate your savings with purpose. So your tip is set up an automated transfer to multiply savings buckets. Instead of saving whatever's left, treat savings like a bill. Automated weekly or bi-weekly transfers into separate accounts, one for emergencies, one for short-term goals like travel or gifts, and one for long-term growth like investing or home ownership. Automation removes emotion and procrastination. You'll build wealth without feeling the pinch, and you'll be less tempted to spend what's out of sight. So name your accounts with goals like Paris 2026 or my first property to stay motivated. Our fun fact of the day is a day on Venus is longer than its year. So Venus takes about 240 Earth days to complete one full rotation on its axis, but only 225 Earth days to orbit the sun. That means a single day on Venus, sunrise to sunrise, is longer than its entire year. Why is it fun? It flips our understanding of time and rhythm. If you lived on Venus, you'd celebrate your birthday before finishing your first full day. Our fun holiday of the day is it's National Homemade Bread Day. So the theme is knead, rise, and repeat. There's something deeply comforting about the smell of fresh bread baking in the oven. National Homemade Bread Day celebrates the art of making baking from scratch, a tradition that connects generations and cultures. Whether it's sourdough, cornbread, or Jamaica cocoa bread, today is about honoring the hands that knead and the homes that rise with warmth. So, how to celebrate it? Try a new bread recipe or revive an old family favorite. Host a bread swap with friends or coworkers, and share a loaf with a neighbor or someone in need. From ancestral ovens to modern mixers, bread brings us together, one slice at a time. Our daily quote today comes from Miss Angela Bassett. Um, excuse me. Sorry about that. Um, I don't know what happened to it. Sorry. All right, on to our music and entertainment section. For today, Universal Soul Circus opens in Brooklyn. Universal Circus, founded by Cedric Walker, begins its Brooklyn engagement from November 16th and continues to the 18th through December 7th. Known for blending African American and Caribbean and global artistry, it features performers from over 24 countries. Angela Bassett honored at Ad Color Awards. Angela Bassett was celebrated at the Ad Color Awards on November 11th through the 14th in Orlando for her trailblazing career in film and advocacy. The event honors diversity in creative industries and media leadership. Also, we have Summer Walker's album, Finally Over It, debuts. Summer Walker appeared on the Jennifer Hudson Show in a wedding dress to promote her third studio album, Finally I'm Over It, which explores themes of closure and emotional growth. In celebrity gossip today, we have Miss Cardi B welcomes her fourth child with Stephon Diggs. Cardi B gave birth to her fourth child, I think it was Friday, her first with NFL star Stephon Diggs. She shared the news with the caption, "This next chapter is me versus me," signaling a personal reset and possible new music era. Vivica Fox warns women don't date rappers. At a recent Women's Expo, Vivica A. Fox advised attendees to avoid dating rappers, citing emotional immaturity and lifestyle clashes. 50 Cent responded online, having something to say about their long-standing public banter. Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. And Angela White defends friend amid blackfishing backlash. Angela White, formerly Blac Chyna, defended her friend's controversial Halloween costume, which critics labeled blackfishing. She called the black backlash misguided and argued fans to focus on intent, not over optics. All right, our celebrity birthdays today is we have Danny DeVito. He starred in Matilda and remember Throw Mama from the Train. He actually turns 81 today. And we have Lance Gross, who's an actor on The House of Pain. He turns 44. All right, on to our lifestyle segment. Today's soul food recipe is smoked turkey, collard green egg rolls, a fusion twist on a Southern staple. Collard greens and smoked turkey wrapped in egg rolls, air fried until crisp, served with a spicy vinegar dip. Our beverage of the day is cranberry ginger sparkler, fresh cranberry juice, muddled ginger, lime, and sparkling water, a refreshing antioxidant-rich mocktail. All right, our men's health tip today is get your vitamin D checked, gentlemen. Black men are most likely to have low vitamin D levels, especially in colder months. Ask your doctor about testing and consider a supplement if needed. Go to the doctor, gentlemen. In women's health tip today, track your iron intake. Iron deficiency is common among Black women. Add leafy greens, lentils, and fortified cereals to your meals, especially during that time of the month. Relationship tip for couples: schedule a no phone dinner. Once a week, put the phones away and reconnect over a meal. Ask each other questions that you haven't asked in years. Just reconnect. Relationship tip for friendships: send a just because voice note. Surprise a friend with a quick voice message. No agenda, just love and laughter. For coworkers, give a shout out in a meeting. Publicly acknowledge a colleague's efforts. It builds trust and boosts morale. And for family, start a weekly memory Monday. Share a favorite family photo or story in the group chat and spark connection and nostalgia. Today's household chore is wipe down light switches and door handles. Use disinfected wipes to clean high-tech surfaces throughout your home. All right, on to our horoscopes for the day. First up, we have Aries. Your bold ideas are ready to take flight. Don't wait for permission. Your lucky color today is scarlet red, and your lucky numbers are 3, 11, and 27. Taurus, slow down and savor the moment. Your peace is your power. Your lucky color today is sage green, and your lucky numbers are 6, 14, and 33. Gemini, a surprise conversation could open a new door. Stay curious. Your lucky color today is lemon yellow. Lucky numbers 5, 12, and 29. Cancer, your intuition is sharp today. Trust your gut, not the noise. Your lucky color today is pearl white, and your lucky numbers are 2, 9, and 24. Leo, you're the light in the room. Use it to uplift, not outshine. Your lucky color today is gold, and your lucky numbers are 1, 10, and 19. Virgo, organization brings clarity. Tidy up your space and clear your mind. Your lucky color today is navy blue, and your lucky numbers are 4, 16, and 28. Libra, balance doesn't mean stillness. It means knowing when to shift. Your lucky color for today is rose quartz, and your lucky numbers are 7, 13, and 30. Scorpio, your intensity is a gift. Just don't burn out the fuel. Your color today is deep purple, and your lucky numbers are 8, 17, and 26. Sagittarius, adventure calls, even if it's just a new idea or recipe. Your lucky color today is turquoise, and your lucky numbers are 9, 18, and 36. Capricorn, your discipline is an admiral, but don't forget to play sometimes. Your lucky color is charcoal gray, and your lucky numbers are 2, 8, and 22. Aquarius, innovation flows when you unplug. Step away to step forward. Your lucky color is electric blue, and your lucky numbers are 11, 21, and 31. And Pisces, your dreams are whispering. Write them down before they fade. Your lucky color today is lavender, and your lucky numbers are 3, 15, and 25. All right. On tomorrow's show, it will be Tell Me Something Good Tuesday. Tomorrow's show is also about legacy and land, from tech trailblazers to ancestral truth tellers. We're spotlighting innovation, resilience, and the stories that refuse to be erased. At this time, I would like to thank our sponsors. Shout out to Bello Burn Hot Sauce. Add some fire to your plate. And RAS Herbals, Heal Natural, Live Vibrant. And Clarion Candles, where peace meets scent. All right, our daily announcement. Our announcement today is that Lux Radio is sponsoring Rise Up Jamaica, a free benefit concert that will be held November 28th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There are many performers that will be performing globally. There are about maybe about 10 of them at this time. So please make sure you tune in for the Rise Up Jamaica. It's a benefit to help after Hurricane Katrina. All right, so start your week like you mean it. Chin up, edges laid, and boundaries firm. You're not just here to survive Monday, you're here to dominate it. So go be the reason someone adjusts their crown today. Until tomorrow morning, family, it's your girl Mel B saying stay fly, stay grounded, and don't let nobody, and I mean nobody, dim your light. Period.